All right, day 2. Adjust the camera a little bit. Day 2 on working on fencing. So we're going to be getting some concrete. We've already bought. Aiden's already started. I'm trying to catch up with him. And we got to put the concrete in the rest of these posts. It's not supposed to rain, so we're going to try to get all the posts fully concreted tonight. And that way they have time to sit. And then we're going to start building the H-bracing probably tomorrow or the next day. All right, we got those loaded. We got some posts. Walking around. So we've got these 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 done. We've got 6 more right here, 2 more down there, and that pretty much finishes up the ones we've got already dug. We may, depending on the weather, it's not supposed to rain, but it's just getting darker quicker. I don't know if we'll get those other holes, post hole dug by tonight, because we got to hook the auger back up to the tractor. So we're going to try to get that done, but reality is I doubt we'll be able to get it done, but we're going to sure try. So we got to get these posts put in. Aiden's gonna work on some, I'm gonna work on the other. Then we've got 2 more posts way down here we're gonna work on. And then we've got several more posts over here we gotta actually dig. And that's gonna be for that perimeter line. We just hadn't had a chance to actually do it yet. It started raining on us the other day, so. That's a pretty sight of geese, huh? That's probably what, 40? That's about 40 out there?
Yeah.
Look at that. They're flying in 3 Vs. That's a big group of geese. I don't know what scared them off. They've been hanging out at the pond. It might be the alligator. Well, we got to all the posts filled up. All these posts have had concrete straightened up. As you can see, right here the sun is setting. So we'll have to call it a night. We're at a point where we're not gonna get the auger hooked up before it starts getting dark. So we'll finish the rest tomorrow. It's a crispy, beautiful, beautiful day here at the Max. You can see the wind has like ripped our silage tarp off the garden, so we're gonna come back and just redo all this. It needed to be redone anyway. You see old Petey and Chrissy over there. So today we just gotta do some cleaning up. The family's gonna come out. We're gonna try to do some more fencing. We've got to move all our animals, including the turkeys and cows, and it's just gonna be a beautiful day. It's gorgeous fall weather. As I said before, it's just beautiful. So you'll see some of the fencing that we're working on. You'll see hopefully we're gonna move the meat birds and some ducks, so you'll be able to see all that today. They're gorgeous. We'll talk about again the turkeys. We're gonna be processing about 2 or 3 of those for Thanksgiving in a few weeks.
Did you hear that turkey?
What you doing?
Are you done? Are you doing it? Done it.
Got the chickens moved over there. It is a beautiful day, isn't it? So what are we doing over here?
Giving them herbs, peppers, and crab apples.
Crab apples.
Just
All right.
giving them some stuff from the yard. I mean, they don't forage because these are permanent ones, so we're just kind of foraging for them, basically.
All right, so we're gonna go do the sheep, correct? We almost got the whole family out here.
Hey, where's your boots, buddy?
He must have just took them off because he just had them when I had him.
You gotta go get them.
All right, let's go move some sheep and then we'll work on some fence.
No, go get them.
Did you get it fixed? Huh? Fixed it. You fixed it? Good. What was wrong with it?
Get off.
Just needed a little work, didn't it? You gonna fix the next one? You fixed it too? Well, let's get it up so we can put sheep in here. Okay, so we have the sheep moved. Mommy and them are got everything loaded back up. So here's what's cool about permaculture and for what we're doing with our grazing. This grass is still gorgeous. So we cut hay, we let it rest and cut hay. So now instead of doing some other kind of cutting on it to get more hay, we're gonna now let our sheep get on it and they'll finish it out for winter. JJ's honking. All right, so we've got one of the 8 sprays put on. So we have gotten these put in a few days ago. You saw that. We concreted them in. They're about 2.5 foot deep or to 3, so 30 to 36 inches. Then to put our H brace on, we come back and put one of our nails right there and nails on the other side, just to simply hold it up. And once we held it up, we come in and put our actual ace brace. This is a 5 to basically 4 to 5 inch post, and we come in with big 10-inch nails and actually put up on top. This is what holds it. This is just simply to guide it while you're putting these in. So we've got the first one up, and then once we get this H cross brace here, then we'll actually run our barbed wire. And so when you're running the support barbed wire strand, and we'll show you in just a second, you're gonna run from this corner to the far corner. So basically you're pulling this way, but you're not going to ever be able to pull that post out because ultimately your pressure's here and then it's anchored there. So that's what we're going to be doing next once we get all these cross braces put in, these H braces, and then we'll start pulling fence. But first we'll show you how to really get these good and anchored. All right, you want to get on the post.
Like on the outside or inside?
Inside, but up a little bit, right there. That's fine. You want it a little tough. All right, you got it? Get on there, good?
Get on here.
Let's scoot it over just a little bit more. All right, so this is another way. How we countersunk them on the top here. We went in from the back here and caught it. So it's not a wrong way. You see it's still loose, but once we pull the fence, I'm hoping that it'll tighten that on up a little bit more. This one was a little bit bigger than what we wanted. But hey, that's part of it. So we're gonna get this piece in right here, and we're gonna do it this way, and then we're gonna find out which way we like best doing. I think it's gonna be best doing the pivot hole from the outside with the drill and going in this way. I think it's gonna be a little bit easier for us to get them anchored good. So this is what I'm saying. You see, this is where we're gonna set the post, but instead of anchoring it this way like we did the other post, we're gonna anchor from here. So we drilled a hole, basically a 7/16 hole here for this. This is about a 3/4 inch nail, and it's 10 inches, so it will easily go through here about 5 inches there. So this is gonna be another way we can anchor. I think it's gonna be a little bit easier on our hands, but also probably a little bit easier on pulling those posts tighter to each other once we start pulling the wire. Lunch break.
All right, let's say our blessing.
I said lunch break. Okay, I'm gonna say a blessing. Dear God, thank you so much for this day, God, just being able to sit out here all night. Okay, so we're on our last H post bracing of the day. We got one in, two in, we gotta put the second one. So I wanna show you this. We got, you see how we've set it on? It's an anchor nail, which is just a U nail. We hammer that side in, it's good. So now on the other side, I've got two 10-inch nails right there. One is holding up, there's the U nail again, holding up this side, the 8-inch holding. So this one, I've pre-drilled a little hole to about 6 inches of this 8-inch post. So now I just got it hammered in, that finishes this side. Now I got this one going just a tad lower, because ultimately when we put this one in, there's that U-nail right there. And of course on the other side, here's this. So that's the easiest way to do your H bracing for barbed wire fencing or net wire fencing. So remember, 2.5 to 3 foot holes in the ground. You know, a good 6 to 8 inch post is your main anchor posting. Your H brace needs to be a 5 or 4, 5, 6 inch post. Be fine. I mean, you can use bigger. It's fine. I'd use at least that though. These are all treated. We're using a 10-inch galvanized nail that's pre-drilled right here. Using barbed wire U-nails for fencing. And you can go to town. How many have we put in today?
Probably 10, 12.
Yeah, it's been a bunch. So we've got some more wood to buy to finish up on some other part of the fencing, and then we're going to start actually doing the actual anchor, what we call the cross fence tie-in. So this is your H brace, and then we're going to come in and put the cross fence wiring right here, and that'll actually tighten it all up, and that's when we'll start pulling barbed wire. So not a lot to fencing, long as you prep right and get all your anchors right. Pulling fence is pretty easy. We're almost done. Calling it a day? We need to call it a day, huh? All right. Aiden, you ready? You coming? Oh, waiting on the water? It's time to go eat some supper. We've been outside all day. All day.
That's what doesn't make
And guess what we're going to go do?
Eat marshmallows.
Light a fire, huh? And eat a marshmallow, huh? All right, let's go start the fire.
Humongous. Humongous. They're like that
That big? They're like that big? All right, let's go light the fire.